This is NewHampshireCrossCountry.com, powered by Runner's Alley, coming at you from the Division II State Championships. This year's Meet Hub brought to you by CM Truck and Trailer Sales. We're here with Co-Brown's top three of the Division II State Championship. Do you guys mind introducing yourself and what place you finished today in the meet?
I'm Luke Tkaczyk. I was first today.
I'm Aidan Cox, and I was second.
I'm Dawson Dubois, and I was third.
Awesome. So you guys went 1, 2, 3 today at the Division II State Championships. Pretty dominant performance for New Hampshire's top-ranked team. How did the race play out for you three? You guys have been pretty interchangeable throughout the year, which has been awesome. So what sort of strategies did you three have coming into the race?
I think we all used our own strengths. Dawson, he's really good at finishing on the field. Aidan just grinds through the whole race, and I think my strength is downhill.
Yeah, Luke definitely downhill. Us three were together at the 2 mile, and then Luke just took off like a shot right at the downhill. So that was really impressive.
Yeah.
So did you guys think that the race went out a little slow to start with the first mile?
Yeah, definitely. I think we were 5:15 right through the first mile.
Everyone was trying to look for someone else to lead it, and then I know Aidan.
Did you not?
Yeah, Aidan ended up making he made a big move to take away from us, and then we ended up working our way up to him, and that was pretty helpful to get the pretty good times.
Yeah, our coaches told us that we wanted to run our own race, and we wanted to make the first mile nice, honest, and we wanted to establish ourselves, and I think we're able to do that.
Awesome. It's pretty rare to have three really good runners on one team go 1, 2, 3. This is something you guys are going to be talking about for a long time. So what's that been like all season? You guys have been really interchangeable, coming from Manchester Invite, Wickham Invite, Black Bear Invite, and now here at D2s. What's that been like for you three?
I think more than anything, we have a great group of teammates this year. A few years ago, I know we weren't really super close. Luke and I would kind of bump elbows and workouts together and get a little bit mad at each other. It was somebody was stepping on each other's toes. But really this year we kind of embraced that we have a super strong team. And it's if he's gonna win, so be it. If I'm gonna win, then that's all right. It really doesn't matter. And I think really just we have a great group of guys that all love each other this year. And I mean that's the best thing to have on a team. Definitely.
Has it been competitive at all amongst you three, or is it just more of whoever's getting out there gets out there?
Relatively, I guess in workouts, we're not competitive with each other, but to an extent we are, because we hold each other accountable, I guess.
Yep.
That's
awesome.
That's really what it is.
Cool.
Yeah, we all want to win and do our best, but we don't really care who comes in first at the end of the day.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of which one of us has whoever's feeling hot that day is the one that's going to take it, really.
So I would say all three of you guys felt hot today. Luke, at what point in the race did you feel like you were going to win this race?
In the middle of the hills.
Personally, I felt good once I got onto the field. That's where I started my legs came back to me after the downhill.
Yeah, I knew in the middle, in between the two hills, I just saw a string of red going up to the hill. And
Yeah.
I mean, I think for me, I thought it was pretty apparent after the first mile. There's really nobody at the front with us, and I was like, all right, let's go, boys. It was pretty cool to see.
That's awesome. So do you guys have any goals coming up? You guys have a longer season than normal with Meet of Champs, then New England's, and then wherever else you guys might go. So what's sort of the next couple of weeks look like for you guys?
We have Meet of Champs, then New England's, and then we have another weekend off, and then we're heading to 2 weekends off. Now we're heading to Bodwin Park for NXR, and to hopefully, if we're fortunate enough to make it to nationals, that would be really exciting. Yeah.
So with that being said, this is kind of the middle of the season for you in some regards, where you have another month ahead of you. So what do you guys do from here to make sure that you guys can be peaking at the right time?
I think the most important thing is really just to stay focused. In years past, the coaches have tried to set up our training where we do peak at a certain time, between here and Meet of Champs, but I think this year, they even told us this, we're really not trying to peak. We're just trying to have super consistent races for the next, 4 or 5 weeks, and really just see where we go from there.
Yeah, and I think how our training is set up, we're just gonna keep getting better each and every race.
Awesome. Well, you guys absolutely crushed it today. You guys have dominated New Hampshire all season, so I'm hoping to see that keep going. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck with the rest of your season.
Thanks.